Yeah, well, that one's really hard. The hard part is that USMLE attempts can't be hidden. They go on the USMLE transcript and people see them. And so you often get stuck. So that's one thing. The second thing is not to make excuses, not to say, well, I had life tragedies, because this always comes across as excuse making. Didn't do as well as I expected. I didn't do as well as I hoped for. I expected to do better, and I'm not sure why I didn't. Accept it and to own it. To own it, which means to say, yeah, this is a problem. Instead of, it looks like it was somebody else's fault. Yeah, you see, what people don't realize when they try to start by saying, well, you don't know the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows the sorrow. I mean, when you start out with that, what you're really saying to the program director, this is what they're hearing. You say, I had this really terrible life circumstance that distracted me from doing well. What the program director hears is this. Hi, I just want you to know that if I'm on call in the intensive care unit on Saturday night and anything stressful happens, I want you to know I won't be able to perform. Now, what you can do to compensate for that is if it was low on step one, when you pass step two, to pass with very high score. Because if you fail step one, and then when you pass step two, you pass by 1 point, it only reinforces it. And the same thing if you have problems on step 1 and 2 to try and knock it out of the ballpark on step 3. So to get something in the record to say, I was there once. I was there once, okay? Okay, yeah, yes, Dr. Fischer, I may have gotten divorced twice, but I did once have a 1-month affair with Brad Pitt. But it changes it because you say, well, things might have not worked out all the time, but she was there and she hit the heights at least one time. You can't do that, or all the steps are done for you. Then you have to go to alternate plans, such as finding the place that's going to let you volunteer or do research. This is the hardest thing because it's not reliable in the sense that they're going to take you at the end of the time. It's not reliable in the sense that it's going to work out at the end. But that's what you have to do.